My feet's biggest claim to fame is that they're the only ones around without socks. An undesirable trait that I'm most proud of. But I must admit these size 13s became extremely jealous when they ran across a pair of talented 10s. Barefoot 10s at that. And who do these feet belong to? His name is Randy Filter, whose talented toes have become legendary among water sport enthusiasts around the world. In 1978, he won top honors in the first of its kind National Barefoot Championship. Nowadays, he shares his talent so that others can follow in his footsteps.
I think the most important part of anybody's life is for them to help other people. In this world, we need to have people helping other people. And when people come to my school, they leave at the end of the day with big smiles on their faces. I mean, it just makes their day.
And over the years, he's made more than one person's day. At the ripe old age of 6, Randy put on his first pair of skis. But it wasn't long before he jumped out of them in favor of bare feet.
Well, I started off doing it for the money, but you can't just be doing something just for money because it gets boring. But I really have a lot of fun with the people that I meet. I meet people from all over the world. I travel all over the world. I don't just teach here at home. I go abroad. I've been in Europe. The first time I went to Europe, I stayed there for 3 months, and I taught in 9 different countries, and I learned how to speak different languages, and it's just a real cultural experience for me to be able to go and visit all these different people.
Apparently, the international tradition of the sport is still alive and well.
I'm from Zurich, Switzerland. I used to downhill ski in Swiss Alps, and I've heard about Randy's barefoot ski school here in Florida, and since there's no snowy mountains here and Swiss Alps, I'm really anxious to learn that, you know.
Hang on to the handle, onto the boom like this with your arms straight. Your leg that's not in the ski goes like this behind you, straight behind you.
No doubt Randy's teaching techniques are most effective. Roger's very first day on the water, and it was Barefoot City.
Barefoot! Go Barefoot! Come on! Do it! Come on! Yeah! All right! All right! Get back up!
Student skills vary, but the advanced barefooters can put on a show that's most impressive.
After a while, you lose your energy, and it takes a little bit of motivation from Randy just to keep you going.
Of course, everyone seems to have their own reason for enjoying the sport.
It's fun. I really like the water. Plus, you can always bring out a lot of girls with good-looking bathing suits. That's one of my favorite parts.
It took a little encouragement, but after comparing feet, Randy assured me my 2 canoes would be a natural for barefooting.
Now we'll see who has talented toes.
After having been lulled into a false sense of security, I was out on the training boom, and the moment of truth had arrived. If it looks like fun, it is. And if it looks a little painful, you're right again. Some, with a little more sense, would have probably given up at this point, but my feet's feelings would have been devastated. So, time for a little more instruction.
But just take your foot out of the ski and set it on the water lightly, just softly. Just take your time. Because you can go 1 foot for as long as you want. That foot is there. Count on it.
All right, let's do it.
Stand on it! Stand on it! Yeah, go! Do it now! Yeah!
Yes, at last, success. But one must remember that what goes up must come down, and hard. Now, you might think that the blisters and being thrown across the water at 40 miles an hour is a little bit dangerous, but that's not the scary part. Oh, no. The scary part is right over there.
When I first moved down here, the alligators did bother me. But when you're in the water, I think those alligators know better than to bite.
Comforting words, but if it makes you feel any better, there's no law that says you must barefoot alone.